Take two! It should be working now. I don't know what was going on with my recording setup. I unplugged my mic. Let's replug it. It seems like it'll be working now, so hopefully this works. Alright. Welcome back to the really delayed episode of For Birthday Month. Hopefully, it's probably gonna be a shorter episode because I don't think I can capture the 40 minutes of stuff I did yesterday, but Xenoblade Chronicles is the topic of this week's episode. Xenoblade Chronicles, probably. Really, probably top 5 favorite RPG series. I think it's and to be honest, probably the biggest RPG Nintendo has in their library that's exclusive to Nintendo's hardware. So I missed Xenoblade when it initially came out. I just wasn't tuning into gaming news around that time, so I missed it. It looked really fun. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out. Passed on it because I didn't play the first game. And then Xenoblade Chronicles Remastered came out shortly after that. I picked it up with Switch because it looked really fun. It's a great, remaster. They updated all the graphics to make it look more like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 with the anime models for the characters. They added the future connected story with entice people to pick up the remaster. Everything people say about Xenoblade is 100% right. It's a great game series. Oh my god, Xenoblade is so fun. Like, the world of Xenoblade is probably one of the best. You got it's a great look at fantasy world that just is like no other fantasy world in a video game. It's like, you have the Bionet, you have the Mechanic, the world of the Bionet is so interesting. You come out onto the lake, you come onto the lake of Bionet, you go in through the interior, you end up in Magna Forest, you end up on the you end up on the I don't know. It is so cool. You end up, you explore the Makana's like so different than the Bion. It's just a great, interesting world design. And on top of that, it's a great story with a really, really fun cast of characters. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and say Xenoblade is the greatest story of all time, but it's a pretty decent RPG story. Granted, a lot of it kind of, falls into a lot of tropes that you get in RPGs, but those tropes I like, so the tropes I like, and it makes the story really fun. Like, I've always said, particularly with Xenoblade, when you introduce Shulk, Fiora, and Rein, I've always said, particularly with Shulk and Fiora, remind me a lot of Sora and Kairi from Kingdom Hearts. Like, they have, like, the exact same relationship. Longtime friends, the mystical weapon. They're torn apart by circumstance, but they're meant to be together. It's like, very much of this. I don't know. It helps that, Shulk and Sora, very similar character tropes. Like, they're both main characters who have greater, purpose of destiny than you would initially think when you're introduced to them. Where it's like, oh yeah, no, there's some random kid that you're gonna play playing at, then you get, further in the story, and you realize, oh yeah, no, there's way more to who this character is than just, the initial funky kid. They just feel, the only thing with that thing is, like, if Shulk and Fiola always remind me of Soul and Kyrie, it's like Ryan technically Riku, and it's like, Ryan and Riku have, like, really nothing in common. Okay, in the game we got. Probably, if they would have went with the original story and what they were originally going to do with Ryan, I think we'd be talking different, but we didn't do that, so we can't talk. Yeah. And, like, but Shulk is a great main character. Fiola is a fun, I like Fiola. Ryan's a great, I think the third week I'm talking about him both, but, like, Ryan's great. I think the rest of the cast is great. Shella's a pretty decent healer. I can't say Shella my favorite character to play as, but I do like playing as Shella. Outside of the fact that Talano is not good, Shella's fine. I like all the characters. Dunban is an amazing character. I love the fact that, he's, the wide and mentor figure to the group of, teens, and that really works for him. Melia is a great character. It's like, and probably had the most to do story-wise. Like, I would say Shulk, Fiora, and Melia have the most story tied to their character growth. Everyone else is basically, kind of there on side bit, but it's like, no, those three basically have probably the most to do with the plot. And with Melia, it's appealing, her race is the high-end Antia, she's the princess, she's tied into the stuff with the Celestia, and, the fate of the high Antia is basically on our hands. But to be honest, she was probably never going to get Shulk because they made it perfectly clear from the beginning that Shulk really only has eyes for Fiora, and, like, that was never going to change. Even if Fiora never came back. Spoilers, even if Seven was never in the picture, Shulk was always going to be hung up on Fiora. He was never going to look at Melia. And it's like, this makes Melia a way more interesting character, and I like playing as Melia. She is very technical. I know why people... Melia is very technical, I get that. But she's fun, but when you know how Melia works, she is fun to play. She's fun to play, and also, I think about Melia, that's a great character. And then, of course, you have Ricky. The Heal-A-Pon? We all love the Heal-A-Pon. The Not-Pon are basically the comic relief of the Xenoblade series. So, Ricky is very much the comic relief character who's basically just there to basically ease tension when things get really silly plot-wise. It does help Xeno from being taken too seriously, where it's like, Xeno will have, like, these really, serious, interesting stories. The Not-Pon. The Not-Pon do something silly, it's like, okay, this is still a goofy, this is still a goofy Nintendo RPG. It's not supposed to be taken that seriously. It's not Super Doug. So, yeah. And I like Ricky. Ricky's great. Speaking of Not-Pon, I think when we got we were playing Future Connected for the first time, I love playing as Kino. Not with Nene, but Kino and Nene are both great. I love them. I absolutely love playing as Kino. I think Kino is just so fun to play in that game. And the thing with Future Connected 2 is, particularly if you have pawn factors turned on, you can have, like, basically a party of, like, one human, two Not-Pon, and then all the pawn factors. You just have this, gang of Napalms that's running one guy. It's like, it's so funny. It's like, yeah, Napalm party! It's just nothing great. I do think that it's a fitting addition to Xenoblade Chronicles 1. It's like, yeah, this was totally worth getting this game for Switch. If you've only played Xenoblade, Future Connected is a worthy addition. Like, it's a new land, it looks cool. You get some another character a bit familiar, which I think you need for 3. I love, there's some interesting side quests. There's some fun, character moments in it. There's some cool stuff they flesh out with Nino and Nene and Ricky, because they're the clean kid. I know, it's just cool. I just like Xenoblade. Like, and the thing is, like, because I skipped Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I haven't played it. I don't own Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is something that I want to remedy, but Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is super rare, and I think it's like really expensive now. Like, I've looked at it on the eShop. It's like, it is full price. It's like a full game that came out in 2017. That game is full price. It's like, thanks, Nintendo. Love you. So, my Xenoblade experience is only 1 and 3. But, having only played 1 and 3, I absolutely adored Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Oh my god, that game was so much fun. First off, I got that game at launch because I wanted to play it. I also felt bad because it came out the exact same day Digimon Survive came out, and I also shed a tear. It's like, poor Digimon Survive got overshadowed by Xenoblade. That poor game! Digimon Survive getting overshadowed after the production hell that game went through. Like, that poor game. Go play Digimon Survive. We're talking about Xenoblade 3. So I played it at launch. Loved it. It took me 2 years because that game is long. Holy, that's a long game. And it's not even gameplay, because, like, that's a tough fight. Sorry, so, like, that's a tough fight in Xenoblade. It is all cutscenes. That is why the game is so long. No spoilers, because that game just came out. Like, okay, 2 years ago, but that game's still pretty recent. I think it was after Chapter 5 going into Chapter 6. That's like, what, 2 hours of cutscene? Like, I played that, and that's a tough one. The boss fight at the end of Chapter 5 is surprisingly challenging. It's a tough fight. So, you finally beat that fight. You get maybe an hour worth of cutscene, and it's a really good cutscene. That's a powerful cutscene. Like, oh my god. And then you get the chapter break, well, the chapter ends, so you can save. And then you go into another hour of cutscene where you play anything again. It's like, this is like a movie. Oh my, but, it's so long, but that cutscene alone is so good. Probably because you get to that point and you realize, I love the cast of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Noah, and Mio, and Uni, Tyon, Lan, Senna, the heroes I love that cast. Like, Noah and Mio have, like, probably one of the best relationships in a Xenoblade game, but, like, they are basically, the romantic pairing of the Xenoblade series. Like, their romance is so good. Like, you buy their connection instantly. I love Uni and Tyon, because, they both have this, Tyon especially, because from the trailer, I didn't think I would like Tyon so much, because, like, he looks kind of bland, but, like, Tyon is immensely fun as a kid. I love Tyon's character. Like, particularly when you pair him with Uni, who has a Spitfire, and has, and have, this, constant, jilting, kind of tease to avoid. The way they interact is so funny. It's like, oh yeah, no, they have something going on. Like, they may not be, like, an actual couple, like Noah and Mio, but it's like, no, they have this, like, kind of like a friends with benefit things going on between the two of them. It's like, oh yeah, like, we do it together behind the scenes, like, I'm on that rock. It's like, yeah. Like, and they're talking like, they just have that vibe where it's like, oh, I can totally see them basically being that kind of couple, but it's like they make that relationship work, and it's so fun. I love, particularly when you get to the ending when it's like, Yuli's teasing Taion, when they'll, I won't go into exactly what happened, but like that entire thing is it's so great. Not only they have this fun, kind of banter between the two of them, where it's like, yeah, no, this is pure playful, but it's like, they generally have this, this really nice chemistry. Which is why I like the both of them. And the same thing with Land and Senna. I can't say Land and Senna have a romance, like, maybe kind of ring that they have, like, they hope that might have something going between them, but, like, honestly, they kind of, have this, kind of, this strong gym bro, vibe going. Like, those the two people who basically, like, go to the gym together, and it's, basically trying to beat each other, basically in the lift machine. Was like, I'll move to the lift, and, like, lands like does, like 5, power lift, and then put it down, then it comes up, lifts like 10. It's like, they have that kind of vibe, and it's like, I love their relationship because they both have, weird insecurities and hang-ups. I think make their relationship even more wholesome. Like, Lance has this whole thing with Jay, I can't remember his name, but that guy, and you get the that relationship with Lance where they hung up on basically what happened back in when they were in training, and Senna's clearly got insecurities because she's always been with Mio, and her relationship with basically the other her colony members. So, and the two of them together just have this really friendly kind of rivalry, the strong platonic friendship between the two of them that really works. Man. I mean, the Xenoblade Chronicles 3, though, that had some great stuff. Like, there's so much. I love playing Xenoblade Chronicles. I think it's a great game. I think gameplay-wise, the games are, like, surprisingly decent. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 has so many interesting gameplay mechanics that I really like. I like, particularly with, like, the hero class system, where it's like you can pick and choose, which, class, party members basically will accompany, and then you can basically switch at will, and so that you can play as the class you're most comfortable with. So it's always like really fun. It's like I like playing. I'm trying to remember. There's a class I really like playing as. I can't remember. I can't remember. I think it was. I think a lot of the defending class I like Tenkanagro. Although to be fair, when it comes to the Xenoblade, I usually play, particularly when it comes to the boss fights, because a lot of the boss fights get really tough. I'll usually just switch to whoever I have on healing duty and basically just hang back and heal. Because it's like, okay, now this fight's tough, I'm staying back and I'm just gonna heal people up, because like, that's how I play. And if I don't need healing, I'll switch to like a tank and basically a tank, and then basically a tank aggro. I don't know. Oh, what, Lone Exile, I think I like that class. That class is fun. And some of my favorite heals, I like Valdi a lot. I like Fiona. A lot of the heals were great. Like I think the heal I took in the final fight was probably Fiona because I needed another healer, and Fiona was really good. So there was that. But yeah, man, yeah, the final fight is really tough. it's not okay. It is not next. It is not next. That's a completely different thing. But it's like it's not fine. That is surprisingly hard. Like it's beatable, but it's like it's a tough fight. But like, much like the Xenoblade Chronicles, there's some great side quests in these games. Yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna pick up Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm probably gonna go on my eShop and basically see if I can, get it for a decent price and play it and just download it. Because I'll be honest, the first Xenoblade game, Xenoblade Chronicles Remastered, when I realized I had my memory card for my Switch, because I downloaded the game on my Switch, ran out of memory space, so I bought a memory card. So like, alright, time to get a memory card so I can back up data. Now I'm sitting up presently with 2 data cards because I'm sitting there like I don't need the big data card. I'm good with the 64. Now I have 2 64 cards. Like I'll swap them. So yeah, probably that's what I would do. I mean, I'll say this, particularly with now we have Future Redeemed came out last year. Future Redeemed is like the perfect note to end the Xenoblade Chronicles trilogy on, because Future Redeemed is like peak DLC. One, great cast. Love the cast of Xenoblade Chronicles Future Redeemed. Matthew was great. Like Matthew's a great lead. He's got fun energy to him. Oh, the whole British. Like yeah, somebody British idioms. A is I like playing as A a lot when I played and I do like A as a character. I think A is fun. I mean, we knew that this is not really a spoiler because we knew this was coming because of the trailers. I like seeing an Odo, Shelled, and Rex in Future Redeemed is really cool, and they are really fun to play as. And they're fun in contact because like they're Odo, and now they're basically the adults basically taking care of basically the younger teens. It's so cool watching seeing Shug basically become Dunban. It's like Shug has basically gone full circle with Future Redeemed and basically has given the Dunban's role and now basically a widened mentor for a bunch of younger kids. It's like that's something really cool. I like that. And it's like yeah, I haven't played Xenoblade 2, but I know who Rex is as a character. Rex's glow up is so impressive. It's like I don't agree when everyone says hot damn. Rex is amazing. Rex is amazing. How you made Rex look so much older and this made him look so much cooler. It's like I want to play Xenoblade 2! It's so bad, but I want to play Xenoblade 2! And then you have the new character in that game with Nickel and Glimmer, and I like playing as them. I think they're really fun. I actually really like playing as Nickel. I didn't think... Maybe it's because he's a tank? And you wouldn't think a character like Nickel would be a tank, but like he's surprisingly decent at holding aggro. He's a little squishy for a tank. But it's like... Not gonna lie, I do like him. I don't know, it also helps when I like the improved gameplay in Future Redeemed with the unlocking growth, the unlocking of the growth kit, where you can basically unlock new abilities, accessories, skills. Like, I thought that was like really cool. I love that. That was so fun. But yeah, when you get to the end of Future Redeemed, you realize this is like This is a great trilogy. This is basically a complete trilogy. And it works. Like, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 does a great thing of basically, making it seem like, the other two games. Bionis is a great world. I love, you have half of it is, the Bionis of Xenoblade 1, half of it is Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and seeing them come together and the world basically being a combination of both is so cool. Like, you go to the forest and it's half Magna Forest, half what the Tantal ruins? Is that what it is? The building? That's so cool. You know, seeing Melia and Nia basically being older in Xenoblade 3 is just neat, and seeing basically, the most likely truth of, why they're most likely alone. One, it's like, man, kinda sucks to be Melia. After everything you went through in Xenoblade Chronicles and Future Connected, the ended with Melia's fate in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is like, man, that poor woman. Although, one of my favorite things with Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is when I got the Nia. Slight spoilers. When something happened to Nia, my first thought was like, oh shit, they did that, and I immediately felt guilty because like, oh shit, the queen just died. Oh, that's unfortunate. The ILO queen just died. They got I don't know. The ILO queen just died. Like the next day I got that scene with Nia. It's like, oh, I thought you said that. That's really unfortunate, but it was funny. It's funny in context. It's like, I don't know, out of context, that was really funny. It's like, oh no, wait, no, the queen just died. Well, it doesn't matter, the fun. I'm sorry. Nothing makes you have to too. I love that. And again, Nia's so cool. I want to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But again, with where Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ends, I don't know what's next for the Xenoblade series. Because, again, this feels like a complete story. If we get a Xenoblade Chronicles 4, which we probably will, because these games sell well, this is a pretty big character for Nintendo. I wouldn't say Xenoblade is like a first tier, main game for them. This is my second tier. Again, it's like probably their only RPG, that they make particularly for Switch. So, like, Earthbound and Mother fan, that's true. It's like, yeah, so like Mother fan, so like Earthbound fan. Xenoblade is probably, Nintendo's RPG right now, unless you count Pokemon. But yes, Pokemon's technically an RPG, but it's like, Pokemon does its own thing, so. But like, I don't know, when you think of Nintendo RPG, it's really Xenoblade. Because when you think of RPG, I don't know, when you think of RPGs on Nintendo, it's Xenoblade, and then you go into like third-party stuff. Like stuff like by Square. It's like, so, and again, the game sold well, so they probably want to do another Xenoblade game. Hopefully, maybe Atlus is maybe using the time to maybe put Xenoblade Chronicles X to Switch. It's like, that'd be a nice move with Monolith. Like, if, the next Xenoblade game is basically a port of X. Because it's the only game that you can't play on Switch. I know people are complaining about that. So, that'd be nice. I don't think any of the other Xeno games are gonna get the Switch because of rights issues. It'd be amazing if we could get, like a remaster of Xenogears. Like, what could happen? That's Square. That's Square. Maybe they could work something out with Square. But I don't see Xenogears remaster coming anytime soon. Same as Xenosaga. I don't see it coming. Like, I think the rights are gonna be... the rights are so weird with that. And so play that, and it's like, I don't know. To reveal, that'd be such a big project anyway. I don't think it's happening anytime soon. That being said, I'll say this. If Nintendo was serious about this MCU, with side note, I came up with the MCU. Like, I came up with the MCU back when Detective Pikachu came out. I came up with Nintendo Cinematic Universe when Detective Pikachu came out. It's like, it's the Nintendo Cinematic Universe, MCU, and then someone dropped that name. It's like, I came up with that first! Before the MCU, I put it, I have a Twitter feed from, like, I think a year ago. You can go search for that about, my ideas for what they can do. But if Nintendo wants to do a lot of movies based on their games and do an MCU kind of thing, I could see a Xenoblade movie. But, like, we got the Mario movie. If the Zelda movie is coming out, probably not after Zelda, because I don't think Xenoblade is big enough for that. I would say probably after, if we're going to get the Zelda movie, probably Metroid, maybe a Pokemon, either a sequel to Detective Pikachu, or maybe something based on the main series. Maybe Kirby. I don't know, maybe Mario 2. Because that's probably in the works anyway. And then, I don't know, Earthbound. And then coming out with a Smash Bros. Movie. Because I would be so curious if they can make a Smash Bros. Movie work, where they can have, like, Mario, Link, Pikachu. See if you get Sonic in there. You get Ness from Earthbound, you get Samus. You get Kirby, and maybe they, like, team up, because, I don't know, maybe Master Hand is about to, threaten their worlds, and I don't know, it could be fun. I'd be curious if they can make that work. But, once you get a Smash Bros. Movie, then maybe, for, like, their phase 2, you get, like, maybe a Kid Icarus, you get Xenoblade, F-Zero. Franchise isn't own. Animal Crossing would be interesting, although I don't know he would do that. I'd be curious about an Animal Crossing movie. That'd be tricky. That's not that anime movie that came out years ago. Well, I'm gonna say this. With, if they do a Xenoblade movie, I've always said this. I know people were talking about, Tom Holland as, Link. No. No. I don't want to say Tom Holland as Link. Tom Holland as Shulk, on the other hand, I think could work. It's like, oh yeah, no, 100%. It's like, you give him kind of a Shulk haircut, you put him in the outfit, it's like, Tom Holland with a young looking face, I can totally see him pulling off Shulk. Although, Xenoblade is a game with a mainly British dub, Tom Holland would have to hide the accent for the first time. It's like, oh, yes, I'm talking about people falling down, Tom Holland's British. I love seeing Tom Holland, like, behind the scenes footage, but he's using it, well, it's like, alright, he's British, I'm so used to the American thing. It's like, damn, he just sounds like, alright, he's British, I completely forgot that. But yeah, no, I can totally see him as Shulk. It's like, I think it'd be interesting casting. Like, I don't know. I think I really see him though, because, like, oh, he's probably help. Oh, they'll do, like, what, in his 20s? But he's still gonna have that young looking face, even like 20 years from now. So I was like, yeah, I can see it. But yeah, love Xenoblade. I think I got everything I talked about in my failed recording. It's like, yeah, I think the only thing I talked about the gameplay is, like, I think the gameplay in the gameplay in Xenoblade is really good. I like, the idea of, you automatically auto-attack by having your weapon out and, facing an enemy, but then you select different arts to basically, do kind of specials, and I think that's really cool. It's a neat gameplay mechanic than, like, a lot of RPGs where it's like, you either, like, mashing buttons, like, do combos, and then you're go into a menu, like, magic and stuff like that. It's like, no! I think the way Xenoblade combat works is really neat. Chain attacks are fun. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 added, the fun stuff with the oboe stuff. So we have much to say about Xenoblade. I think I I think I said everything I wanted to say about it. But yeah, and although I can't capture everything I said yesterday because I don't remember that. I don't exactly remember, but I think I got most of it. Thank you for tuning in for this week for birthday month. Next week will be the final episode of birthday month, and then we'll be back to topics that I want to talk about. We'll be back to basically the usual stuff. So it's been fun. Remember to like and follow all my socials. They'll be in the description down below. The video. Remember to like and share the podcast around. That's how we grow the fandom. No gatekeeping. We don't gatekeep in this community. Remember, if you like something, you're considered a fan of it. You consider a fan of it. Don't let people tell you otherwise. Don't let people tell you otherwise. And remember, when people ask you what fangirl you listen to that Canadian fangirl. Which Canadian fangirl? That Canadian fangirl. Alright. Later, people. I'm gonna pray this works.